Hi nerds, welcome back and a huge thank you for 500 subscribers. I honestly cannot believe that, I've gathered a family of over 500 people as I'm filming this. It feels really surreal. I started this channel as just a place to sort of put my own thoughts into and maybe, help out people. But in the about 6 months I've had this channel running, there's so many of you and there's new people every single day. So I just wanted to do a video just thanking you guys, and over on my Instagram a while ago I also asked you guys to ask me questions so I can do a bit of a Q&A, and as an extra thank you to all of you guys I am also going to have a little giveaway at the end of this video, but more details on that later. I will get to the Q&A first. And if you've only just joined the channel, my name is Maria. I am a dog groomer and I've been doing this for about 2.5 years now, and I absolutely love my job. I could not imagine doing anything else. Okay, let's get to the questions. What made you become a groomer? I quite simply got fed up with doing the typical 9-to-5 job in a retail environment. It just wasn't taking me anywhere, professionally. The job I had before I became a groomer was relatively well paid. I worked for a phone shop, so on top of my basic wage I was also earning commission every single month, so the money was good, but it was the constant pressure of selling to people, feeling like I'm scamming people and pressuring them into buying stuff just so our shop can hit some kind of sales quota every week. It wasn't for me. And I've always loved animals. I grew up on a farm and we'd always have dogs, cats, cows, so I'm so used to just having four-legged friends all around me. And when I was working on what I actually wanted to do with my life, dogs was like the top priority. It was either vet nursing or dog grooming, and I'm not very good with blood, so here I am doing dog grooming all these years later. Okay, these were questions from 2 people. Favorite breed to groom and breed you don't like doing. If you asked me about a year ago, I would say that the breed that I really don't like doing is Westies, because both the times I have been bitten has been either Westie or Westie cross, and it kind of left that kind of little trauma in me that oh god, it's a Westie, it's gonna bite me. But I've kind of managed to get over that sort of anxiety when it comes to a specific breed. Now I have dogs that I don't like doing because they may be a bit difficult, or I never like the finish on them or anything like that. So it's not really, to do with a specific breed, because, every single breed can have their angels and their demons. It's hard to say, but yeah, if someone sort of put me on the spot and said, you need to pick a breed, I would say Westies. On the flip side, in the general, I love doing terriers. I just think they're such fun characters, and their grooms usually tend to be really nice to do. I have a Westie cross myself, who is a demon for grooming. I really don't like grooming him, but yeah, like having my own dog to practice on has kind of made it easier for me to then do terrier grooms and be really happy with them. Groomers that you look up to or are inspired by. This is easy. Jess Rona. I think she's fantastic. Just her persona, her attitude towards grooming, her grooms, just everything. She is such a star. If you don't know who Jess Rona is, look her up on Instagram and you're gonna fall in love with her as well. She is just phenomenal. Do you have dogs? Yes, I do. I have a little Westie cross called Bean. He is the love of my life when it comes to dogs. He is my first own dog. I've always had family dogs, but never a dog that I could call my own. He is such a fun little guy. He loves everyone, and I adore him. What's your favorite products to use? This is a question that I can't answer just in, the space of a minute. So what I'll do, I will link up my Holy Grail products up in the corner there so you can check it out after you watch this one. It goes through all my shampoos, I talk about my bath, my tables, my scissors, clippers, literally everything, so you can get some good hints and tips from that video. Best brush for double coats. Honestly, just a very simple slicker brush. Ignore all the hair on this one, but this is the ones that we use. These are very cheap, very sturdy. I think they're called Tough Than Knots, something like that. I will link these down in the description. These are really good. But in general, any slicker brush that has sort of longer pins on them, as you can see, they are really long, so you can get underneath all those layers and layers of hair and just rake out all the undercoat. And you could also use a undercoat rake or a de-shedding tool. I will link those down below as well so you can have a look. Why did you start a YouTube channel? I've been toying around with the idea of having a channel since about November last year, so it's kind of been in the making for a little while, but I was really anxious about actually making any content and sort of putting myself myself out there. But then UK lockdown came in March and it was doing horrendous things to my mental health. I was feeling quite trapped and anxious and just, you know, not seeing anyone, you know, from my family or my friends. It did really take a toll on me, and, you know, having something to focus on, it really helped me. I initially wanted to start the channel because I felt like this kind of channel was missing from the YouTube sphere. There's lots and lots of clips of people showing how to groom dogs, but there isn't that many, you know, product reviews or just, you know, day in the life vlogs, that kind of stuff. So I just wanted to fill a gap and sort of be like, I love describing my channel as a lifestyle channel for groomers. So if you look at all the beauty creators of YouTube, but then just kind of spin it around and put a dog groomer twist on it, that's kind of the purpose of the channel. And I think as a channel it's quite unique at the moment, but I would absolutely love to see other groomers, you know, take the plunge and do what I'm doing. It's so much fun. I highly recommend it. Where are you from? Can't place your accent. I am from Finland. I've lived in the UK for about 10 years now. I moved over here to be with my other half. How many dogs do you groom a day and how quick can you groom? On average at the moment I do 4 dogs, but if I'm doing a lot of little dogs that only take me about 1.5 hours, I can squeeze in an extra. Majority of the dogs on my books take between 1.5 to 2 hours, and then I have a couple big ones that I need about 3 hours for, but that's only about 2 or 3 dogs. When I first started, I took a good 3 hours on every single dog. It didn't matter what size the dog was or what was having done. I was just so nervous and so unsure and wasn't sure what I was doing. But you know, the more you do it, the quicker you get. And I'm really pleased to be in a place where I'm now doing most grooms in about 1.5 hours. If you could pick another dog, what breed would it be and why? I think this is a very groomer answer. I would get a poodle, probably a miniature or a toy. I wouldn't go for a standard. It's just so I could practice doing poodle cuts. You know, I don't have any poodles on my books, and our bigger shop, I think they have 1 or 2. Poodles just aren't that common around here, and it's a real shame because, you know, I can't get good at doing these beautiful, fantastic poodle cuts if I don't have any poodles to, you know, do it on. So yeah, I would definitely have a poodle. I would probably have a white poodle so I could even do some creative grooming along the way, but that's a very groomer answer for you. If you weren't a groomer, what would you do? I have no idea anymore. I am trained in graphics design and creative media, but I don't know if I'd want to fall back on that because, you know, it's a very competitive industry. Everyone can do it. You don't really need a qualification to do graphics design, but it's such a tough industry to break into now that I don't know if I'd be confident going back to it. Other than that, I honestly don't know. I would probably want an easy life, or alternatively I would go into something like property development. I have a newfound passion for painting walls, and I have a feeling that, you know, it would just kind of escalate from there if I got a place of my own to renovate and do up. So that would probably be an option, maybe, but you know, it's a very hypothetical question and it's quite hard to answer when I'm enjoying the job I do so much. Okay, that is all the questions I got. Thank you so much for everyone who did send me questions. They were really, really interesting. And now for the bit that you've probably waited for this entire video. So I am giving away a £50 gift voucher to either Christie's Direct or Groomers Online. And all you need to do to enter is just email me. All the details are down below in the description box and in the comment section as well. So just email me. All you need to do is just put the word giveaway into the title, and in the message section, just write your name. And if you're a dog groomer, the name of your salon and your location. And if you're a dog owner, you can take part too, because both these suppliers do have a pet section as well. So all I'd want from you is just your name, your dog's name and your dog's breed. It's just in case I do have multiples of the same name, so I know how to tell you guys apart. And you do not have to subscribe to the channel to take part. Obviously I would love to have you as a part of the family, but I'm not asking for it. And I will run this giveaway until the 24th of December, so someone is going to get a fantastic Christmas present out of this. And I'd just like to add that Christie's and Groomers, they have no idea that I'm doing this. This is all coming out of my own pocket as a thank you to you guys. Thank you so much guys for watching this video, and thank you so much for 500 subscribers. I have really enjoyed this ride so far and I hope you have as well. But if you did like the video, do leave it a little thumbs up. Like you know by now, it really helps out my channel. And if you are new here and you haven't subscribed to the channel, it's completely free of charge to do, and that means that you don't miss my next upload. Bye guys.